Hello, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I'll be opening the warband Corvus Cabal. I have been exciting for these Corvus Cabal. I really like the look of them. Same packaging as the Cypher Lords, it seems to be. Basics and 1.5 sprues. Yep, same as the Cypher Lords. We'll look at that in a moment. Let's just have a look at these models. Look at the details on those wings. What a vicious looking weapon. Oh my goodness, they even have a little crow in flight. I wonder where he's gonna go. These guys are packed full of claws. I'm gonna guess that they're going to be melee based, but with great movement. You can already see the dynamic poses that we're going to have. I wonder if this guy will have some 2-inch ranges. Oh, another crow. I do like the design of these guys. Okay. Here is your construction manual. Look at that one. Nice. Oh my goodness, he's on stilts. Cool. Here are various languages. Here's the English one. Let's look and see who we have. We have a Shadow Piercer, a Shrike Talon, Cabalist with Familiar, Cabalist with Spear, Cabalist, and Spire Stalkers. Looks like we're going to have a variety of different ways that we could build our models. Our 2 extras. Alright, first one is looking at the Shadow Piercer. Alright, range of 5, 4 toughness, 20 health. Our leader, 14425, good. Let's have a look at what her abilities are. We've got the leader ability, which is triple. Grizzly Trophy. Until the end of the battle round, add 1 to the attack characteristic of attack actions that have a range characteristic of 3 or less, made by visible friendly fighters while they're within 6 inches of this fighter. Okay, so they like to stay in small groups. Nice. And her other ability is the Harrying Raven. She's one with the ravens. Pick an enemy fighter within 20 inches of this fighter. Until the end of the battle round, that fighter cannot make disengage actions. Interesting. The raven like pecks him so he can't escape. Okay. Oh, this one. I was particularly excited about how this one will be. Movement 8, makes sense, he's on stilts. very interesting, cool still, but still. 20 for toughness, 1, 5 attacks, 4 strength, 2, 4 damage, so that's nice as well. The 5 attacks is nice. And we've got this ability, which says Swooping Attack. This fighter makes a bonus move action. In addition, if the fighter finishes that move action 3 inches or more vertically lower than their starting position, they can make a bonus attack action. Wow, neat. He literally uses his wings to swoop down. Well, that's really cool. Yeah, we've got... Oh, sorry, what was his name? That was the Shrike Talon, and you are... How am I not finding you? There you are, Spire Stalker. You have a movement of 5, so similar to the Untamed Beast speed, really. Toughness of 4, good toughness thus far. 15 health, 14424, also a good model. What does that do? Swift Climb. Until the end of this fighter's activation, do not count the vertical distance moved when this fighter is climbing. Nice. Alright. You are a Cabalist. Only 65 points, so you can use multiples of these at ease. Good. Good. This one, yeah, this one is really close to how the Planesrunners play with the Untamed Beasts. Small amount of points, but good speed, not good in strength or toughness, but it can do a bit of damage and take objectives and overrun people potentially. That was the Cabalist. This guy, what an interesting choice of peak. Oh, you're also a Cabalist. Oh, sorry, Cabalist with Spear. Right there. Looks like you could put him as a Cabalist. This one is the Cabalist with Spear. Okay, so very similar, I imagine. Just the difference is that he has a spear instead of a sword or blades. Yeah, so it gives him a 2-inch range and a little bit extra damage with the crit. For 10 extra points, I'd say that would definitely be worth it. I mean, if you're short 10 points, you go with this, but otherwise, I see no reason not to always take that one above this one. And lastly, we have the Cabalist with Familiar. So let's look at it. The difference between just the Cabalist. Basically the same except for 1 less attack, which is cheaper as well. And it has that ability which was the Harrying Raven. Pick an enemy fighter within 20 inches of this fighter until the end of the battle round. That fighter cannot make disengage actions. That would have been really nasty against my Cypher Lords in the last battle report, where I really needed to use disengage actions. So, potentially nasty in the right situation. And that was the last one. Let's just check out what their double is, for curiosity, and their quad. Pick a visible enemy fighter within 8 inches of this fighter and roll a dice. On a 3 to 5, allocate 1 damage point to that fighter. On a 6, allocate a number of damage points to that fighter equal to the value of this ability. Okay, it's fairly similar to some of the other ones, like the chakrams for the Cypher Lords, but it is 8 inches instead of 6 inches, so nice. And Death from Above. This fighter makes a bonus move action. Then they can make a bonus attack action, add 1 to the strength characteristic of that attack action if the fighter finished the move action 3 or more vertically lower than their starting position. So they're a great quad in general and adds a bit extra if you can swoop them down upon them, so that's neat. So that was the Corvus Cabal. I really like how they look. I'm excited to try them out. Looks like they really like to play with the terrain more than the other individuals, so that's neat. They feel like they're similar to both the Cypher Lords and the Untamed Beasts. Quick, and you can use multiple. I think they'll be great for holding objectives and racing across the board potentially. I'm very curious how they're going to play, and I have no idea how I will paint them yet. I think the dark color scheme though does work, so I'm probably going to go with that. Anyway, if you liked the video, please give us a like, and if you'd like to see more Warcry unboxings and other wargaming videos, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye!